group of mobile home residents were at the Capitol today advocating for a House bill that would provide greater protections for homeowners in mobile home parks. MTN's Allie Kaiser was on hand for the testimony.
Affordable housing is a big topic of conversation at the Montana legislature, and a proposed House bill would increase securities for mobile home court residents with their landlords, something that proponents say is a David and Goliath situation.
I spent in this interim numerous meetings in people's homes where they had sewage coming in and a park management that just wouldn't deal with real public health issues.
Representative Jonathan Carlin proposed House Bill 305, which aims to revise the Montana Mobile Home Lot Rental Act by creating the Montana Mobile Home Park Dispute Resolution Program. The program would handle disputes between landlords and tenants, providing remedies and penalties. Litigation can be costly, and proponents testified on the need for the program, especially for individuals on a fixed income like many mobile park residents.
This isn't about the mom and pops who treated people fairly. It's just a situation where a dispute resolution program like House Bill 305 would really offer a solution to those of us that are facing a huge corporate giant that's our landlord.
The program would be run through the Department of Commerce and funded by a fee of $24 per year for each lot, half of which would be paid for by the tenants and half paid for by the landlords. Opponents said the bill is unnecessary and would be a burden on the department.
I encourage any tenant who has been wronged by their landlord to take their grievances to court.
The Department of Commerce is not a regulatory agency. That's not work that we have done. That's not work that we are equipped to do. We have concerns regarding the cost that will then trickle down from the landlords to the tenants for that fee.
The program would also require landlords to give notice before the sale of a mobile home park, allowing residents time to make an offer to purchase the land. Residents of mobile home courts typically own the manufactured home, but rent or lease the land from park owners.
They'd have to compete just like any other buyer, but the idea is that I think it's frankly inhumane to sell land from underneath somebody's property without so much as telling them that it's going to be sold.
Now, this bill is a long ways from becoming a law. It would have to pass through committee, both the House and Senate, and it would not have to be vetoed by Governor Greg Gianforte, something proponents say is another David and Goliath situation. At the Capitol, I'm Allie Kaiser, MTN News.
The Montana Supreme Court has upheld a lower court ruling siding with St. Peter's Health in a complaint filed by Dr. Tom Weiner, a former oncologist who was fired in 2020. The 5-justice panel unanimously agreed that St. Peter's Health has immunity against damages related to Weiner's dismissal. Weiner was fired following an investigation of concerns over patient care and treatment, including a situation where a patient received 11 years of chemotherapy, even though a cancer diagnosis had not been confirmed. The patient later died from poisoning related to the chemo. A federal complaint has also accused Weiner of making millions of dollars in false claims to federal health care programs. That case is still being heard.